Looking for overtime. All I ever wanted in life was more. Let's play ball.
Take a breath and tell Augie to stop barking in the background. Here we are in Tucson, late night Pac-12 action. Arizona State trying to end a 5-game losing streak. The last win for the Sun Devils came back on December 13th at Grand Canyon as Akinjo takes the game's first shot.
Of the Conference of Champions. And in 3 of those 4 games, it came down to the final possession at the buzzer. The other one was against USC. USC, the best team, the most talented team in the Conference of Champions, currently in 2nd place.
Whoa, 3 is off the mark by Marcus Bagley.
You're having a great year. Things haven't gone your way. Health, schedule, all kinds of problems. Over the top, throw it down, please.
Games left. They've only played 11 games, so they still have between 15 to 19 games, depending on makeups and potentially Pac-12 tournament games, to still make a run here as Martin has it rejected, and Arizona with an opportunity in transition, flying to the rim. Mather.
For the Sun Devils, they took the bus down. Both of these teams taking that route. Oh my goodness. Wow. Taking a timeout.
Almost a steal, and now the Sun Devils with 5-on-4.
Sun Devils not handling the pressure. Spread the floor, get the ball to Remy up top, let him operate. Poor post-entry pass, Alonzo Verge.
And they're not getting back on defense. Tubelis with the slam. Almost a turnover by House.
There you go, being Dr. Ice again. Tough pass that time. Turnovers galore, missed shots. Players for the Sun Devils are driving in at bigger opponents and trying to shoot.
Brown, grad transfer from Seattle University. He knocks down the first free throw. Devils struggling. They've lost 3 in a row, out of the top 25, in danger of missing the tournament.
But still, at Kentucky, Alabama, don't miss that one. That guy, Nate Oates, wow. Are you familiar with Colin Sexton?
Of course.
Oh, I mean, of course.
Bagley finally gets Arizona State on the board at the 3rd. I had a long time ago, another air ball from Christopher. Is Arizona State forcing things right now, Bill? They're guiding shots.
Beautiful play. Wow, Jordan Brown here, just 2. He's in the Hall of Fame there. He's a professional for a number of years. He's the school's 5th alt. Yeah, Snoop Dogg, sports personality of the year in the world.
Here's Verge drive in and puts it up and in over Jordan Brown. Tough shot by Verge, who's still down.
So the starting.
I have it in my presence. I have it on
There
me.
you go again with your Dianon shut up and dribble complaints. Now, what is this document you have? Let me see this. I want to see some evidence.
Oh, Terrell Brown with a 3, and it's 18 to. So let me ask you a question, Bill. As someone
What's your question?
One of the greatest players of all time, did you ever have a time in your career, as Jalen Graham scores, where you're
this? And when you're healthy and you're feeling fine, there's nothing like it. When you're struggling physically,
they're guiding their shots instead of just talent. They're very well coached. So this is an Arizona team that's starting to come to.
Guy, Azuelis Tubelis, just a freshman. He's got a twin brother on the team, doesn't play much at all. Significantly in his home country of Tote Vilas, not related to.
So they're twin brothers, although as we talked about the other night, you had a hard time figuring this one out, but they're still twins, even though Tote Vilas is 4 inches shorter. 5 team fouls now on Arizona State, down 15. Koloko with the block. Out to Terry, a 2-on-1. Terry takes it himself and lays it in.
It's a champion season.
Well, they've had to adjust too, because Jamal Baker, who had been playing excellent basketball, he's out for the season. So Sean changed the starting lineup. You've got guys now coming off the bench that were starting, guys that were coming off, guys that were starting that now have to adjust the roles off. I was on the Walden app. It just seemed there was a way to turn you down or off.
Hey man, don't tell anybody, but we're close to closing a sponsorship deal with the Daily Wager.
Koloko missed the dunk, but he's
checking on the vaccination site. U of A, Michael Crow for Arizona State came all the way back and won the game with Alonzo Verge at the very end. It was truly remarkable. So Tubelis, he makes that play, which was the same play from the 1983 championship game in Albuquerque, not far from Tucson, where Akeem Olajuwon couldn't get the defensive rebound. One of the truly great ones of all time. Wow, it does all roll into one. Hello?
I'm here. We don't always have to talk. We can let it breathe a little bit. Ira Lee, or excuse me, yeah, it was Lee with the jumper. This
being bloviator. Good ball movement here by the Wildcats.
Akinjo with a nice pass. Here's Brown, and he banks it in. George. Cross off Chris Rounds. If you're playing Walton Bingo, we knew that would be the first half matchup. Tubelis, and a nice pass by Mathurin. Boy, Arizona's playing beautiful offensive basketball too, holding ASU to 8 points.
What else is there?
Akinjo went for the steal. Remy Martin's going to pull the trigger, and it's good. Maybe that'll get him going. His first points of the night.
Well, ponder our fates here. Notice offensive foul here. Jordan Brown.
Oh, you're going to say?
No, there's more.
Okay. Another turnover by Arizona.
They can't even get the ball in bounds.
And Mathurin gets the layup, but Remy Martin there.
And then the tide would turn one more time. So it's a double-edged sword. You don't want to do it, but if you don't do it, you're just going to get really in a lot of trouble.
Jalen Graham.
Oh, who's that now?
Graham. Yeah, Jalen Graham with the basket.
He's got the white team as well.
Final seconds of the first half. Josh Christopher holding it with 5 to go. Now driving, and a blocking foul is going to be called here. And it's the 6th team foul on Arizona, so no free throws here.
The other day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's just let the other team's best player back cut us for a layup with 8 seconds. Oh my gosh.
You still haven't recovered that one. They couldn't play because of COVID issues. And so he said, we watched Cinderella Man as a team, movie starring Russell Crowe from 2005, boxing film. And by the way, at that shot, I just want to clean that up. That shot you saw of Mathurin, that was live moments ago. So he was trying to see if he could put pressure on that foot. But he's not out there right now, so we'll see if he is available to play the second half.
Well, we're just getting word from the locker room at U of A and their outstanding new sports information program. Okay, go ahead.
Bagley's 3 in and out. How about also this being the 33rd year anniversary of Sean Miller's pass, but Jerome Lane's dunk that shattered the backboard for Pitt.
I saw that today. Wow. Just out to like destruction and, you know, breaking and entering and all that kind of stuff. That's not me. You know, I'm into peace and love and celebrating our, settling our differences on the basketball.
The 2021 season. Go ahead, make a postcard up of it. 3-pointer is good for Jalen House.
Logos, T-shirts, merchandise, all available very soon.
Just go to the Walton app and order yours.
Hey, look, not too loud because we're in the process of signing a sponsor, a statement. And you don't
double technical on Verge and Akinjo. They can't figure out how to beat anybody. This is going to be their 6th straight loss. Their last win coming December 13th at Grand Canyon. And you still have more than half the season to go. So if you're Bobby Hurley, what's your message? He said we got to stay positive. That was today. I wonder if
for Arizona. But these 3 players are the only players in all of college basketball averaging more than 14 points and more than 5.5 assists per game. Congratulations. And James Akinjo from Oakland. What an incredible performance he has been putting on over the course. James Akinjo, his mom died when he was 4 years old. He made his way through, and one of the coolest things in his life was that Damian Lillard reached out to him as he was making his way. He was going to go to UConn, but then when they had the coaching change there, Kevin Ollie for Danny Hurley, he switched to Georgetown. Just loved Allen Iverson, loved Patrick Ewing. It didn't work.
And friend, if you're from Oakland and trying to figure out what to do with your future, then Damian Lillard is classy, an athlete as there is in sports.
I have the privilege of spending a little bit of time with Damian Lillard on a lot of different projects, but I used to be on the team that he's on now, the Portland Trailblazers. And what a game Damian had, Lappy. They got a lot of players and a great future with Leon Rose and Tom Thibodeau. But Damian Lillard does so many incredible things here. Okay, what do they stop and play right? Huh. Little guy like
Whether Christopher had a hold of Koloko and wouldn't let.
I just kind of held back. But that was his own coach.
Oh man, those were the days when the
You know, who's had a tough night tonight. But he is one of 3 high school All-Americans. That was a fun squad, dude.
midway point of the second half. Arizona trying to hand Arizona State its 6th consecutive loss. Meanwhile, Arizona's got 2 more games at home. After this one, they've got Stanford and Cal coming up. Right now, UCLA is 8-1. They have a big game with Oregon. We'll call that one Thursday night, 9 Eastern on ESPN. The Ducks are 4-1. You get USC at 6-2. Colorado 6-3 as Dalen Terry picks up the foul. And that loss by UCLA, I still think they're the best team in the league. But
UCLA?
that loss, yes.
Yeah, no, they're in first place. But the question now, can Evan Mobley deliver on the big Martin Jorman? That guy is the Dominican Republic. You've been there.
You're talking about Eugene Omoruyi.
Eugene from Eugene. I mean, I'm not going to go there with the pronunciation trouble with Bills.
You haven't been able to get my name correct in 9 years as a
Height and Bryce Wills. Not
point transfer from Georgetown. Documented his story. Bill did growing up in Oakland. Tubelis with the offensive rebound and the putback.
This guy just went in life. Basketball was the easiest part of my life. Speaking the most difficult, but now it's become your worst nightmare.
Thursday, and this guy's got blood on his jersey.
These football guys never had been anywhere above 0.
Blocking foul.
Jack Lambert, who was his human beings, and that's where I come back from the very beginning.
First time in 14 years they've been in the top 10. They got a big one tomorrow against Kentucky, and they blew Kentucky out just a couple weeks ago by 20.
I'm
game on ESPN,
watching
by the
that
way.
game tomorrow. I'm watching that game tomorrow. That's going to be fantastic. Oh, throw it down.
Christopher tonight, but the lead is still 19 for Arizona with 7 minutes to go. I didn't realize you were a Steeler fan. I assumed because your brother played for the Cowboys that you were a Cowboy fan.
I'm a fan of excellence. I'm a fan of great acknowledgement, please.
Yeah, well, you're making millions off. Yeah, well, you're making millions off the Walton app, and I'm still sitting here with nothing because you took my idea and stole it.
Oh man, no man, you got a place in the app.
Okay, I bet I do. Can only wait.
Which are much more prominent in the higher elevations of the northern part of the state. But some of these mountains are so tall. Arizona, the 6th largest state, and the state with the most. How about Wheel of Fortune?
UCLA is 8-1, and the Bruins trying to rebound after that last-second loss. A thrilling finish against Stanford.
Wow. Bruins, no doubt working on their baseline defense out of bounds. 2 games have we seen between those 2 powerhouses. We're calling it foul here.
And Bill got postponed because of COVID, but not because of...
There you go again, blaming the refs. Showing them no respect. I'm embarrassed. Your place in the app is in jeopardy.
Christopher fouled out, so Josh Christopher's night is over. It's been a long night for him.
What did he get on the Vader wager? Beautiful play by
5 points.
Josh Christopher, 1 of 8. That guy's too good.
The dunk was it. Yeah, the dunk was his only field goal of the night. Akinjo, nice pass. There's Lawrence with the block on Koloko. Wood streaking down court, lays it in.
And he's like, is he the oldest guy in the league right now?
He's not the oldest. I mean, he's among, several guys are in that third.
Tyler Hero, phenomenal at 20.
Tom Brady, yesterday, right?
At his points. And then one day he got hurt and never played again. But, LeBron is just spectacular at everything. And all these new guys,
he's not a good shooter.
Hill there, Nico Mannion, Luke Walton. Here's the guy, Dalen Terry. Dalen with no Y. 7'1" wingspan and a 6'7" body. What's your wingspan?
He went to Hillcrest Prep, which is where DeAndre Ayton went as well. There's a layup by now.
So is this, is this for real, or is this just one of those faux runs where the other team stops playing and the score ends up not indicative of how the game was played? Beautiful
Tough shot
play.
by Terrell Brown. Boy, King's number called him up and apologized personally to him.
See, it's guys like you who think that all this stuff is easy.
Three from House. Arizona State's only down 11 with 3:50.
On the same date, a year apart, in the Sonoran Desert with the Saguaro East National Park. And all the wintertime blooms and the colors and the rainbows and the purples. Wow, and the reds. Come on, Lawrence, just beside.
80% on the year.
Got up and dribble comment.
Yeah, that's where you can.
The Tiber River and the four hills of Pullman with the salmon, the snake, and the Clearwater. I don't like this play at all. It's like curling.
Well, they're trying to save time. Remy Martin from three-point range is good.
Then you put up a fight. You put up a competitive response. Oh my gosh. Why would you foul somebody who's dribbling away from the basket 90?
A couple threes the other night, has one in this game. And
high school gave us Will Conroy, Deshaun Beer, just so he could become eligible. Seattle U, when I think of Seattle U, I think of Bobby Gross and Elgin Baylor. Now we're going to start having to talk about, oh my goodness, again.
Remy Martin with his
experience. And right now, they're just carrying too heavy a burden that is a lot of it self-imposed. You're familiar with the song The Weight by the band with Bob Dylan. The coach is Jason Terry, right? So
City back defensively that we saw to start the game.
Well, here comes the curling again.
Martin has the hot hand. Now it's Tubelis on him on the switch. Great defensive play. The steal by Akinjo.
Oh.
And he'll go to the line to probably put this game up.
Ever more athletic and bigger and stronger. Extends out. There is nobody. No.
And you don't have to go to your app to find that out. 12-point deficit for Arizona State. 2 minutes to go. Here's Martin again. Tubelis on the switch, making it really hard for Martin to shoot from the perimeter. So he drives and throws it away.
He's playing defense. So he went to, out of Garfield, his grades weren't that good. For college, and then Shoreline Community College, where he averaged 30 points a game before ending up at the University of Seattle.
14-point lead for Arizona. Brown with 18 points to lead the way for the Wildcats. Here's Jalen House. No. So if you're an Arizona Wildcat fan, should you be feeling encouraged
to beat with the injury to Chris Smith? That's the sign of great coaching, great leadership, and great team spirit.
Arizona does have a loss to UCLA, but they're still only 2 back of the Bruins, and they still get.
They sometimes win ugly, they sometimes win beautifully, but they never give up. They're tough as can be. They believe in themselves. They really respect and admire their coach. Offensive foul.
He's a coach, man. They're not going to be happy until it's over, and probably not even happy after that.
Thank you. Best thing you've said in your entire career.
It'll be on the app tomorrow.
That's why some people choose not to coach. Yeah, I missed that one.
And Kentucky, though, coming off a good win over LSU, so the Wildcats may be playing better than they were when they last met. Here's Akinjo, and gets tripped up and fouled by Lawrence. And has one loss, but that'll change Thursday. Between
you say was 2 games behind.
Arizona, 2 back in the loss column.
So USC right there, the loss at Oregon State, and then the home loss to Colorado. When you're really good, you never lose it. These guys from Arizona,
tough.
Oregon State is very good. We got them a bunch on the schedule, but when you're USC, you can't lose to them. And then
setting the tone. He and Akinjo both setting the tone with transition baskets to start the game. I mean, they blitzed Arizona State that first 3-4 minutes with fast break opportunities.
Jordan Brown just too strong, too tough. And if this game goes on much longer, it'll be the first game I've ever been a part of that spanned 3 days.
We're already 2. It's 1:15 Eastern time.
Dalen Terry, oh my gosh. You're not going to make a layup?
No, I'm going to pull it out at this point. No need to do that.
What, to make a layup? I disagree.
You're up 13. Don't rub it into that point. The game's over.
That's
Arizona
not rubbing
State's not
it in.
fouled.
You're playing basketball. What'd you
All right,
have
so
on the
Arizona
daily
State-
wager today?
Arizona State 6-game losing streak. It's been a month and a half since the Sun Devils have won a game. Now they had a stretch there of 3 weeks.
Like a Hellcat.